Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Launching it downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Brown. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense take it. They're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Tailback with another carry. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Dropping back, you're going to throw for the 1st down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Georgia. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Going after, not quite through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Grab behind the line. It's Young. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Powering through.
Coaches. Game production meetings, they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Young. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pressure is coming. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up the second down now.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressure.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He lets it go on the move. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Wills his way to the end zone. Cook, we knew that tackling was going to be a key for this defense in the red zone. They did not get the job done that time.
Well, you could just tell that runner was not going to go down with a full head of steam that close to the end zone. No tackler in the way could stop him.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it to the left. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 14, Georgia 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. Going to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the sack. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finding space at the 20. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Well, they slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Gonna run it. It's Young. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Third down play for this offense. They'll try the right side on the toss. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Looking for his big tight end. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Young.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Got pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. On the run, it's Young. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Brown. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback dropping back. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Alabama offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. To the air, it's Holstein bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
But never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He pulls it in for a big gain. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And he's got it. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And looking for a big play here. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch, but now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
The Dogs line up with a first and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Georgia. And they go in front here in the second half. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's on the run, launches deep. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Holstein. The pass rush closing in. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball.
It's a fumble. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 28, Alabama 21.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback And a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. In the red area, it's Young. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Catch hauled in here over the middle. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Alabama. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Fighting him off. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That run moves the ball across the 40. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Looking to scramble. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for the...
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackle, but first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Oh, here comes the reverse. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Can he get there on the ground? He goes nowhere on 3rd and short. I don't think he got it. And that's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Here comes a handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
The offense being aggressive here, going for it on 4th down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. But this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And the extra point was up and good. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Lets it go quickly. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It means second down.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Second down. They're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass caught down to the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record, and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, we've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.